Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I said hey.
Hey.
Welcome back to my channel.
Hey, girl.
Hey y'all, I'm Jasmine W. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Y'all know I like to jump right into it, but first I must let you know that I have a podcast called Jasmine Gives Bad Advice. I'm moving it to YouTube here, but yes, there are episodes on Spotify, Apple, Google. You can still go listen to them if you haven't yet. I promise you, you will laugh. And if you don't laugh, I guarantee nothing.
Period.
Okay. Anyway, I know what y'all thinking, Jasmine. What's going on today, baby? It's Saturday, and I planned on doing nothing but holding my child today. But I'm gonna get on here and do this little video for y'all because I owe y'all this, and I owe y'all Bachelorette finale. But guess what?
Nothing.
It's gonna come when you least expect it. Okay, like God, wait on it. Anyway, one more thing before we get started. Y'all know I love to support my cousin, hashtag cousin for Congress. We are raising money for my cousin because he's running for Congress in Oklahoma. So click on the link below to support him by donating to his campaign. Listen, if you can afford those shoes you just bought this weekend, yeah, I caught you. If you can afford coffee, going to Starbucks and giving the white man money, okay,
Ooh.
you can give my cousin $5 or $10.
Period.
Clocked you. Anyway, let's get into Ready to Love. Now, this is a good episode. Ready to Love is unlike like The Bachelor or The Bachelorette. It gets better towards the end, to be honest. In the beginning, it's a little shaky, a little rough. But closer we get to the end, it gets better. Unlike like The Bachelorette, the end, it'd be boring, honey. The beginning is what's good, right? But anyway, let's get into this weekend getaway situation. So this weekend, all of the couples or everybody that's left on the show went into one house for the weekend, and the women had the power to eliminate one of the guys. I really like it now because everybody's sort of coupled up and we get to analyze couples instead of individuals, which is my favorite, you know? So let's get into it. The first thing I want to say is the house was really nice that they stayed in. Sometimes the houses be raggedy. I don't know what it is about Ready to Love and Real Housewives of Atlanta. Sometimes the houses don't even be. I'm like, baby, this is not nice. Cause I love I love a little luxury 5-star hotel. Okay.
Okay.
I do love a little bit of a view. You know what I mean? That's me personally.
For me.
But the house was nice this time, and it had plenty of rooms for everybody, which was great. Nephew Tommy came in with his belted top, honey.
Girl, leave it alone.
Nephew Tommy giving me Ron Isley. He's giving one of the Isley brothers at this point. Not Ron, because Ron is like actually much cooler and has much more swag than Nephew Tommy. It's like one of the other ones you don't know.
Girl, not the other Isley brothers.
Anyways, LJ was not able to make it to the house because he had a work trip. Listen, I don't know if you guys get paid to be on Ready to Love, but you still have to pay bills. So I don't understand why they always be condemning people when they can't make it. Baby, I know they go on several dates throughout the week. I know that they commit a lot of time to this show. So if I have to do one weekend to speak at a conference and make money or do whatever I have to do for my commitment, the thing that pays my bills, that's what I got to do, shouty.
Okay.
So what's the problem with LJ not being able to make it? I mean, he should get eliminated anyway. You see on this episode, we didn't miss him, not one bit. So I know Nephew Tommy's going to make the decision to eliminate him next week. Why are we even going through this? Like, leaving us on a cliffhanger. Okay.
Spoiler.
I wrote down right here, LJ needs to go home. He has no connections except for Trinica. And that's not even a good connection. We saw that he was most connected and he actually like trusts his girlfriend that he was in a relationship with, Lauren or whatever her name was.
Yeah.
So why are we here? Yeah, don't. And then Trinica tried to get on the phone with LJ and say, look at what you missing. You ain't here. Look at what you missing. Let me show you what you missing.
Girl, stop.
Anyway,
Exactly.
baby, Trinica, one thing Trinica love is a pick-me party. Okay? I love a little sex appeal, honey. I love a little robe off of the shoulder. You can get this robe on Amazon, by the way. The link is in my, I'll put the link below in my little Amazon. Oh, my Amazon is below, y'all. But anyway, I love a little, robe off the shoulder moment.
Yes, we do.
But I cannot ever imagine telling a man, you see what you missing? Do you see what you missing out here?
Not looking like that, you don't.
Why? Why? He sees what he's missing, babe. Y'all on FaceTime. Anyway.
Girl, I'm done.
Anyway, nephew Tommy told Swayze before he left, don't be running around here bare booty butt naked. And the people who don't understand why I make fun of nephew Tommy, number one, I'm a comedian. Number two, it's fun. Number three, he deserves it. Because why are you telling Swayze not to run around the house booty butt naked?
Booty, butthole, booty butt naked.
Anyway, first we have Charisse and Samson and Brandy. The love triangle, sort of. It's actually not even a triangle. It's just them two, Charisse and Samson, and then Brandy is over here. She's like an outlier.
Right.
Anyway, Charisse and Brandy were trying to have a conversation, Samson and Brandy were trying to have a conversation, and Samson was like, patience. And Brandy was like, yeah, it do take nerve. And he was like, nerve. Yeah, yep. You know, I do know. What is y'all talking about? Y'all don't have no chat. In fact, the real tea is that we found out this episode, Samson has no chat, babes.
None.
Samson has no chat. You know, when a guy has no chat, babe, that means he can't make conversation, you know? And he can't. I don't know what it is about Samson. I told y'all last week he was giving me cornball. He was giving me corny. Charisse trying to act like she like it, but she don't.
Elotes.
Because nobody does. Nobody likes a guy who sits around and makes really bad jokes and never shows their personality. That's what's corny about him.
Corn on the cob.
If you were really funny and cute and you got a little bit vulnerable and I learned a little bit about you and what you like to do, where you're from, your history, what you're into, and then you told jokes like that were corny, that could be endearing and cute. But that's all you doing is making corny jokes and you have no chat. Oh my goodness. Anyway.
Cream corn.
I wrote down, I don't understand why Samson just won't be honest about the fact that he doesn't like Brandy. I don't think Samson can really be honest about anything at this point. He did tell Brandy, well, I saw you gave, old dude a lap dance and, you kind of showed me that that's, who you were into. And Brandy was like, I don't want to be with a man who want me to change. He didn't say he wanted you to change. He said that he saw you give another man a lap dance, which in his mind showed him that you guys had a better connection. He didn't ask you to change. He just was trying to break it to you almost like not very clear enough that he wasn't into you. I think what Samson should have said was, me and Charisse have a really great connection right now. And, I just want to be honest with you. We're in the house this weekend. I really want to focus on my connection with her. But Samson, he can't do it because he's too busy making jokes and trying to be cutesy and being gone with the wind fabulous. He actually commented on my video last week. At least I think it was him. It said Samson and it had his picture. It might not have been him. But he said, yeah, a very funny video. And he was being gone with the wind fabulous. Twirl, twirl, twirl. Anyway.
That was a loose quote, by the way. Go back and read the comment.
Samson and Charisse got on one of those like 4-wheelers for the water. I forget what they're called. Water boats. I don't know. Anyway, and Samson said, I love salt water. It's so refreshing and healing. Is it? Because I thought you could die when you get a little bit too much in your mouth. Anyway, yeah, Charisse at the end of the episode said, Samson is lovable and corny, and I love it. I love it. I love how corny he is. She don't love it because nobody loves it. Child, anyway, they're not a real couple. They're not going to make it. And Charisse is probably going to end up breaking up with him anyway. But Samson's going to get what he wanted because all he wanted was to be on the show. Okay, let's keep going. Let's talk about Brandy, Mike, and Kayla, the YouTuber. Katie was sitting around with Brandy, Mike, and Kayla. And Katie said that Brandy and Mike's connection is more like husband and wife connection. And Mike and Kayla's connection was more like Mike's side hoe at work's connection. in so many words.
Ooh.
Kayla didn't like that. The YouTuber didn't like that. She said, oh, I guess being a wife means that I'm washed up and fat.
Who's she talking about?
First of all, I don't know if Kayla was insinuating that settling down means you're washed up, or if Brandy was washed up and fat. I think it's actually the fact that she thinks Brandy is washed up and fat. And I found that to be disgusting. Brandy's not washed up, honey. Brandy's hair has been cuter than yours. Brandy's makeup has been more fun than yours, if anything else. I didn't particularly like this look with the rainbow eyeshadow, but at least she's, trying to express herself creatively, and that's what makeup is about. Okay, I know you're trying to give us fresh face and fro edges, but that look don't give all the time, babe. So sometimes you do have to jazz it up. Kayla calling Brandy washed up and fat was whack to me because, babe, to be honest, you guys look like you were the same size and neither one of you is anywhere near fat. And then also, if Brandy was fat, so
Right.
if Mike likes her, then he likes her fat. What's your problem?
Insecure and jealous and hating ass. Oh, okay.
Kayla's actually quickly showing me that she is a washed up mean girl is what she is.
Very washed up. Bleached. Yeah.
I'm not taking it back. One thing I do know that hasn't been washed up is Kayla's wig.
Girl. Ooh. Ooh.
And you know what? I'm not going to apologize because I really like Brandy. I think she's one of the sweetest girls on the show. I don't think she's disrespected Kayla in person or in the interviews. I think she's just a sweet girl who is looking for love, and she's one of the most genuine people on the show. And I don't like that. I'm sorry.
I was really kind of offended.
It really kind of pissed me off because it's like, why are you body shaming her?
And she's actually not even thinking about you.
Like you, Naomi
Campbell.
Anyway.
Smalls.
Katie actually said that, I wrote down, because Brandy and Mike have a emotional connection. And Mike and Kayla have a physical connection. That's why she said that. That's why she compared the marriage to the side hoe. She didn't even say side hoe. She said a mistress at work or something like that, which is what that is. But I don't think she was calling Kayla a low. She was a hoe. She was talking about their connection. Anyway, Kayla ended up walking off. We found out that Brandy and Mike actually slept together in the same bed during this weekend, which was very interesting because we're going to see next week that Kayla says that once Brandy left the mansion, Mike came to her and let her know that he wanted to continue to get to know her. And she said, he had to wait until Brandy left to tell me that because you the side hoe, like Katie said. When his wife left, he came to you and whispered in your ear. What did she say that was incorrect? Anyway, let's move on to Swayze and KD. The matching outfits was very cute. Swayze and KD were very cute in the house. They were cuddling a lot. They did a lot of PDA. My friend, one of my good friends, said that she thinks that they slept together. And I think so too, honey. Did you see that they were connecting?
Yeah, it was given.
They were really into each other. I think they slept together too, baby. Because they looked like the chemistry was on point. But Swayze did say, love scare me. And that was really funny. And you know what? I really appreciate Swayze's honesty in that. Swayze didn't try to give a fake speech about love or caring about somebody. He said, love scares me. And Yeah, I think I remember saying last week that Swayze brought his friend on who was very honest and transparent, and that let me know a little bit more about him. And I think that's why Katie likes him. You know, she likes to drill people. I don't find Katie aggressive at all. Now, is she very persistent? Sometimes too persistent, and does she make people uncomfortable? Yes, but I think she's very transparent, and she likes Swayze because he's the same way. I think they make a really good couple, actually. So that's just my opinion. Take it or leave it. And then the last, we have sort of a square here. We have Randall, Jamala, Trinica, and Kayla. Well, it's actually Randall, Jamala, Trinica, and then Kayla. So it's more like an extension kind of thing, not a square, not a love square. But yeah, let's get into them. Did you guys notice at the beginning of the episode, Randall and Jamala were having a conversation, or should I say Patty?
LaBelle.
Anyway, Randall blamed Patty for his mood changes.
Oh,
he said that
only you knew.
Yeah, I don't remember what he said, but he said something about Jamala coming at him, or Jamala was doing this, that. When the reality was, Randall was backed into a corner. Literally, he was in a chair in the corner with his arms folded. He was nervous and defensive.
How much
Randall is afraid to tell Jamala that he don't like her like that. He doesn't like her out of all these women. She's not his top connection. There's a woman, Trinica, that he doesn't even know as well as he knows Jamala, and he likes Trinica more. He said that Jamala should have felt secure enough in their connection so far not to be jealous in this house. I think that was just him deflecting. He didn't want to confront the fact that he really does not like Jamala like that. He even later on in the episode made it seem like there were some things in Jamala that he hadn't noticed before. And Mike was like, you hadn't noticed the fact that she was sensitive and emotional? I noticed that the very first day. And Randall was like, no, I didn't notice that. Maybe my communication is bad, or maybe I think that he's a liar.
Yeah, he lying.
I think he noticed all the things, but he was having fun leading Jamala on and flirting with her when it was just them one-on-one. But now they have a group situation, and he's afraid to confront the truth. And the truth is, he don't like Patty LaBelle.
Exactly. Oh, you don't know how much.
Anyway, Trinica was on her pick-me party this episode after Randall and Jamala got into, had the awkward moments. He sat down with Trinica alone and laid his head right on her breastises. Trinica said, this whole process is not awkward for me at all. Whenever I'm backed against the wall, I think, is this feeling rational or irrational? Whenever I saw you making out in the bed with Jamala, I didn't get uncomfortable because it was irrational for me to feel any sort of way. I'm just enjoying my... Shut your ass up, Trinica.
Please shut up.
Shut up. Because you know what's rational? Feeling awkward in a situation where more than one people like the same guy and being anxious about who he's going to choose because you like him. There's nothing irrational about that. There's nothing, in my opinion, irrational about feeling insecure or unsure or awkward or even jealous sometimes. Those are very human emotions. Now, I see what Trinica is trying to say. She's trying to say, I am so emotionally developed that I don't have these feelings. Do what you want. Make love to all the women. And if you choose me, it will be me. Because I have done the work. You can do the work and still feel awkward and even jealous or even, uneasy about who he's going to pick because you like him.
Right.
Oh my goodness. But, she's on her pick-me platoon. Anyway,
Platoon or platoon? Okay.
Randall was there eating it up, honey. He was like, yeah, that's what I like about you. He's like, I never really had a conversation with Trinica, but now that I'm talking to her one time, I like it. Okay. I thought it was really odd how Randall was suddenly into Trinica when he never showed interest in her before. Now she's talking about how she's different from Jamala, how Jamala is jealous and she's not, and now Randall's into it. Later in the episode, Jamala sees Kayla and Randall by the hot tub talking to Sharice and Samson, and she starts to get jealous. So she goes over and she gets in the hot tub too, very awkwardly. And she goes, what we talking about? What we talking about? I want to talk too. And so they try to ask her a few conversations and her chat is just not giving chat, right? And then Kayla turns to Randall and says, you want to go inside? And he says, yeah. And they hop up and leave. And Jamal is there looking like a lump on a log, honey. Just tell the woman you don't like her. Just tell the woman you don't like her. I wrote down, Jamala is childish. She's childish because instead of stealing Randall and getting your one-on-one time and flirting and giving him a little bit of shoulder, you are getting upset at the fact that he's flirting with other people. This is not your man. This is not your man. Do I have to say it again? This ain't your man. So the fact that you're getting jealous, so the fact that you are trying to ask him why he letting her lay her head on his shoulder is weird to me, Jamala. He's letting the girl lay her head on his shoulder because he's getting to know her and they're in the hot tub and they're cuddled. It's not like
his scrotum was out.
It didn't make no sense. And she was like, what am I supposed to do? Let a woman just tickle your scrotum while I just sit back and smile? They weren't even engaged in anything sexual at the time.
At all.
Even when she busted into the room, Randall's room, to remove her hat or whatever the hell she did, she ducked under the cameraman to barge into the room while Kayla was laying on the bed and Randall wasn't even on the bed. He was like in the bathroom so that she could remove her belongings angrily in front of them. You childish. You're childish for that. And Randall is also childish because the conversation between them two was just like, I don't even know what was being said. What's happening? It was incomprehensible. I'm using big words on y'all today. Anyway, at the table later on in front of everybody, Trinica said that she cried every day for 3 months because she was so heartbroken and lonely. I said, baby, that's depression. But no, that cleansed her. You gonna cry when you get eliminated next week.
Oh, girl.
Anyway, and then it looked like Randall was crying while she was telling her story. I didn't understand that at all. It was odd. I think his eyes were just watering. Was he crying? Let me know what you think in the comments. Was he crying? Why? Anyway,
I think he got hot sauce in his eye.
Trinica said that she loved Randall's strength. Don't know what I know he's a personal trainer, but what strength? Is that she talking about his arms? Because, baby, that's the only strong thing I see. I don't even see that, to be honest. All I see is t-shirts and shorts. Because that's all Randall wear every episode. A Hanes tee and swim trunks. I don't even think those are real shorts he be having on. Them swim trunks. But I guess they was, they live at the beach and they was by the pool, I guess.
Hoochie shorts.
Even when they met up for dates at restaurants, he wore Hanes tee and swim trunks every time. Go back to the episodes. I dare you. Yeah, and Randall said Jamala is fragile and emotional, and he admits that he lacks communication skills.
Duh.
Listen, there's no real couple between Randall, Jamala, Trinica, and Kayla. None of them are a match. Swayze and Katie are the only match this season. I really think that OWN needs to have me come help pick the singles next time because y'all don't know what y'all doing. Anyway, let me know what y'all think in the comments. Do you think that Swayze and KD have what it makes to stay together after this is all over? I really want to know that. And anyway, thank y'all for 20Ks. If you still here and you haven't subscribed, baby, you a hater.
Period.
And I will see y'all whenever I see y'all.
All right. Bye.